Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jade, best known as Oshun's very own, and I am back with your daily breakdown. Alright y'all, we about to get real scientifical in this bitch, okay? As y'all are coming in, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And actually I'm being led to pull some cards first. This is going to be our daily breakdown. As I just said, this is timeless. So whenever you come across the message, that's when it was meant for you to receive it. Let me see. So I'm going to title it The Scientific Breakdown of Manifestation. Yes, the scientific breakdown of manifestations, guys. Yes. So, Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Taking your emotions out of the equation, but essentially in science, when it comes to manifestation, this is not the way to do it. And specifically, it was quoted that in order to create the change that you want, you must combine a clear intention and an elevated emotion, which requires your heart to move into balance and move into order. So essentially, if you have coherence in the brain and coherence in the heart, it acts like a Wi-Fi signal. So you have now become the frequency that you want to attract. And by combining coherence in the brain and coherence in the heart, it causes you to feel connected to something. That something being the cosmos, is the universe, God, whomever you believe in. By being able to sustain the emotion of love or abundance without initially having love or having abundance, creates or allows you to call it to you, which is attracting Empress energy, which is manifestation. In this video that I was watching, it was stating that there's a lot of power in the present moment, and that people should teach people how to relax into the present moment. So I wrote down some affirmations. You guys can write these down for yourselves. I am not there, I am here. The past no longer grips me in this new day. I release the energy of the past and realize the moment I am in. I live for the present moment. Familiar past is equal to the known, because you've been there. You've experienced it. So then the predictable future is what you are planning, which you know you have to take care of or get done. So now your mind is thinking, okay, it's creating a checklist in your mind, basically putting your physical body in the past, the familiar past. So the predictable future now becomes the known, which makes the unknown your present moment. I hope that makes sense, y'all. I'm gonna link the video in the comments. I would definitely recommend listening to it while you are laying down, getting ready for bed. Hell, let it play while you fall asleep so it can soak into your subconscious. I literally woke up. I forget the damn time. It might have been like 4:31 or 4:32 in the morning. No, it was 4:32 in the morning. That's when I woke up. And this was playing, and I was hearing, like, I was still asleep, but I was hearing the words in my mind, and it was kind of like guiding my brain, like my sleep state, my dream state. Like, in my dream, I was envisioning myself getting in the car and starting the car, and things were starting to like click. It was like it started shifting gears in my mind, which started shifting gears in my subconscious, which triggered it in the dream state. So much so to the point where I woke up and I was listening. I grabbed my phone and I looked down, I'm like, what the fuck? This is actually making sense. And he's talking about quantum physics, guys. I have never studied no fucking quantum physics. But everything that he was saying, and his name is Joe Dispenza, or Dispenza. I don't know how you pronounce that. Dispenze. It started making sense, and the more I listened, the more I realized this man is talking about manifestation, but from a scientific standpoint, and how you can train yourself if you can sustain the emotion of having love without having love, sustain the emotion of being abundant without having abundant. This is the same things I've been talking about on my channel. It's the same things that other readers have been talking about since whenever reading became a thing, or whenever, you know, people started putting the information out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how we think and how we feel creates our state of being. Literally, that sounds exactly like manifestation. But this man is breaking it down from a scientific standpoint, and maybe some of y'all need to hear it from a scientific standpoint because you are skeptics. Most people unconsciously start their day with their entire state of being biologically in the past. And that's what I was speaking to before. So when you are waking up in the morning, you're thinking about the past day's events and the things that are now triggering you to get ready for this day. You're still in yesterday because you're thinking about things from yesterday that you have to do today. So now you are in the familiar past, now going into the predictable future, which are both now known, which makes the unknown literally only in your present moment. So if we're looking at the unknown from tarot perspective, the unknown is the high priestess. That is where the mystery is at. That is also what science is. The unknown. Like, literally. And the unknown is where you want to manifest from, which is your present moment. Okay? This is what produces the magic that begins to take place in your life. This is what brings about the changes that you have been seeking and looking for. Thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. So, like I said, how we think and how we feel creates our state of being. Let's see. I'm going to pull some cards and we're going to see what comes out. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. How I converted it to tarot. So if science and also the present moment are both considered the unknown, then the high priestess would be a representation of that unknown. Perhaps even the moon as well. So heart, balance, order. The heart would be represented by the Ace of Cups. Balance would be represented by justice. Even the Six of Pentacles, or Temperance. Order would be represented by the Hierophant or the Emperor. And when I first saw Order, Emperor was the initial card that popped into my mind. And as an afterthought, I put Hierophant because it's a lot bigger than the Emperor, if that makes sense. And I feel like the only person over the emperor would be the Hierophant or the high priestess. Coherence in the brain would be the Ace of Swords, plus coherence in the heart, which is the Ace of Cups. Which both of those creating that Wi-Fi signal, the signal that you're putting out into the world, literally the world card or the universe. Also the Wheel of Fortune, which is triggering karma. Karma Sutra, what you put out comes back to you. Clear intentions would be represented by, in my opinion, the Sun and the Ace of Swords, or the Sun or the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. And I say the Page of Pentacles because you are setting that foundation. You are coming up with the clear intention that you want to set. Okay? It's fresh, it's new, it's an idea. Elevated emotion would equate to pressure, in my personal opinion. And when I say pressure, I mean any elevated emotion. So 9 or 10 of Wands, 9 or 10 of Swords, 9 or 10 of Cups, 9 or 10 of Pentacles. Whether this emotion is good or bad, but when you pair it with a clear intention, you 9 times out of 10 would like to have a more balanced emotion. Not fear-based. Because when you manifest from a space of fear, and he goes to talk about that in the video too, not how to manifest from fear, but saying how to remove the fear when it comes to sustaining that emotion. Boy, he was going in. Let's look at today's message, guys. Sorry if the scientific point of view is not your thing, but it really, like, it triggered something in me, and I just felt like you guys needed to hear this. You needed to tap into this. Matter of fact, you need to create your frequency. What is the message for today's Spirit for the collective? Please allow for clear, concise, accurate messages to come to the Three of Pentacles. I hope this is exactly what it gets you guys to doing. Collaborating, talking, creating conversation, opening up one's mind. Look at that. Creating conversation. And what did I say? The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Instead of looking at this as true love, let's look at this as creating the damn frequency. What did I say in my dang on book? Look, and I got to pull it back out, because just as quickly as you take in information is just as quickly as it can lead. It's about consistency. Coherence in the brain. King of Swords. It may not be the Ace of Swords, but it's still the King of Swords, which is all about intellect, the mind. Coherence in the heart. Ace of Cups. Who is more emotionally balanced than the King of Cups? Thus creating the Wi-Fi signal. This is creating the signal. The frequency, okay? Two of Cups. And I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is the universe, and you're attracting what you put out into the world. What's at the back? Look, and there's the Nine of Swords. This is the elevated emotion, child. The Seven of Cups. With the Devil. And there's the Ace of Cups. I feel like so many people are so bound to the idea of having love. Obsessed with the idea that, oh, I have to have this. I have to experience this in life, instead of giving that love to oneself, or sustaining the idea that you are love. Thus putting that frequency out to the universe so that you can attract what you get. And like I literally just said before these cards came out, when you are manifesting from a place of fear, It often manifests in a roundabout way. And here's the devil with the Ace of Cups. Do you understand what I'm saying? And on the bottom, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And again, sustaining the energy of abundance without having the wealth. You have to, if you can experience the emotion of abundance without first having the wealth, then you won't go out there chasing it. You will allow it to come to you. You will attract it. Okay? Four of Pentacles. It's like, this is the sustainment. Sustaining the emotion. Okay? Being able to sustain the emotion of abundance. Sustain the emotions of clarity. Sustain the emotion of love. In the present moment. In the current moment. It can be a bit overwhelming to understand the concept of what he was talking about, which is why I felt like the main reason why I was able to grasp what he is saying is because I, for one, I talk about manifestations damn near every day. But not just that, I was asleep. I was in a REM state. It soaked into my subconscious being. They say that your subconscious retains more information than your waking mind. Spirit, tell us about the Three of Pentacles. I feel like with this Three of Pentacles also, I feel like this is the 3-6-9 method, using those affirmations that I initially listed at the beginning of this video. I am living in the present moment. Spirit, tell us about the Three of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. Do you understand? That's the balance. 6 and 3 is 9. Working independently on each one individually. So perhaps because it never stated that you had to work on coherence in the brain and coherence in the heart as one. Even though they will work together as one to form the Wi-Fi signal, it may require you to work on independent, coherent thought first, and then move on to bringing balance into the heart. Being able to sustain both states of being individually, and then bringing them together to work as one. Because both kings are individual beings. But when they come together, they are a force to be reckoned with. Thus eliminating this right here, devil in the reverse. Cutting out excessive thoughts. And look at that, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse trying to pop out. I'm putting it back. There's the Three of Pentacles again. What did I say? The Page of Pentacles and the Sun, Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles trying to come out in the reverse to clarify the King of Swords would indicate that the intentions are not exactly clear, and it's because of a chaotic mind. Thank you, Spirit. So clearing out those thoughts. Spirit, how can they clear out their thoughts? King of Swords to the Devil. And there's the High Priestess with the Five of Swords. You know what this is? Fear of the unknown. Fear of living in the present moment. Not knowing what to expect. It goes against the grain. But the present moment is where the magic happens. Living in the now. Living in the now. That's the only way forward. Five of Swords to the King of Swords. That's the Six of Swords. That is the only way forward. What are these two? The Four of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Child. How can you have a new beginning? How can you live in the energy of abundance if you're constantly thinking of ways to create abundance instead of being in the present moment? Sustaining the energy of abundance without first having it. I didn't even read to y'all what he said. Hold on. Hold up. Because, you know, I say it all the time. A lot of readers say it all the time. But let me just say it again. You can't wait for your healing to feel grateful. You can't wait for your relationship to feel love. You can't wait for your wealth to feel abundant. Did you hear me? You can't wait for your healing to feel grateful. You have to be grateful for the healing before the healing has even taken place. You can't wait for your relationship in order to feel love. You have to feel love already within self. And I feel like, you know, with the King of Cups being clarified by the Ace of Cups, you already know about self-love. What you need to focus on is clarity of the mind, setting those clear intentions. Okay? You can't wait for your wealth to feel abundant, and constantly thinking about it will not bring it forth. Do you understand me? Clear the clutter that is your mind. And sometimes a cluttered mind can manifest in a cluttered home. Look, Page of Wands, there it is. Inspiration has just struck somebody here. Spirit told us about the King of Cups, Ace of Cups. That is the Two of Cups to me. With the Queen of Swords trying to pop out in the reverse. My goodness. Look at that. And there's the World. The Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Nine of Wands in the upright. Again, elevated emotion. Again, this is the frequency that you're putting out into the universe. But how can you do that in fear? The Knight of Wands in the reverse is somebody who was scared. So you have mastered self-love. It was a long journey, but you did it. You've done that. But at the same time, you're saying you want a relationship. You're saying that you want love. You're saying that you want all of these things, but you're showing up in fear. You're showing up in fear to the universe. You got to release that. You've got to let it go so that what you want can come to you. How can you do this? Coherence in the brain plus coherence in the heart. It requires your heart to move into a state of balance, thus moving into order. You got to get more, I don't want to say structured and disciplined, but you got to find that coherence and you got to put it together. That can be different for everybody here. In order to create that Wi-Fi signal, in order to become the frequency that you want to attract. You've got to feel that connection. Some of you guys are disconnected from, or feeling disconnected from the world. Maybe you need to get outside more. Maybe you need to travel more. Or maybe you have a fear of traveling. You've got to release that too. Four of Pentacles, you have to learn how to sustain the energy that you want to attract. So if you're, and it looks like you are able to sustain the energy of love, self-love, emotional balance. You're able to sustain it. But then when it comes to being with another energy, that's where you fall short. It's like, I know how to love myself, but I don't know how to love another person. Child. So I'm getting like hermit energy from the moon. Like literally fearful. So you hold back from making that connection or that contact for fear of what it could do to the love that you have for yourself. Spirit, tell us about the Seven of Cups. The King of Wands. That's three kings. King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands. The King of Wands is the energy of attraction. So you are attracting a lot of options right now. But it's coming from a place of lack. It's coming from, like, I almost want to say blind faith, but at the same time it's fear-based. So it's manifesting in a different way. Yeah. Stagnancy. Thank you, Spirit. Hanged Man. You've got to change your perception. It felt good, but it felt bad. It's like you were able to achieve your goal of manifesting. But the type of connections here, people that you're attracting, they come with hidden agendas. They come with deceit and manipulation. They come with codependency. Are you a codependent energy? So why would you want to attract a codependent person? Spirit, tell us about the Devil and the Ace of Cups. Child, not all four kings are on this damn board. All four. I cannot ever make it up. The Magician in the reverse. Bruh. Yo, manifestation worked, baby. Oh, it worked. But is this what you really want? I feel like perhaps clear the drawing board and try again. And I'm not just speaking to y'all. I'm speaking for myself too, because this is all new to me. It's new, but it's not new. The way he like phrased it, I can't, y'all. Just please take the time, even if you have to watch it in increments, because it's about 3.5 hours long. Take the time and listen to what this man has to say. I woke up, the video was about 33 minutes or so into the video. Anywhere from 30 to 33 minutes into the video. And I watched it for an additional 15 minutes after I woke up. And Spirit put it over my mind and my heart to put the information into the daily message. I don't never record this early. Well, sometimes I do, but it's very rare. Okay? So somebody here needs to take heed to this. And like I said, this not just y'all, this me too. I'm about to go back to my drawing board too. It's okay to start from scratch. Because when you realize that the foundation that you have been setting is faulty and that there's a crack, you want to go back and not just patch it up. You don't want to put a band-aid on it. Because you can get the whole damn tower built just for it to fall down. You know what I'm saying? And you see the vision. You been saw the vision. But you were unsure of how to get there. Maybe this will help you get there. But back to what I was saying about the foundation, you don't want to just put a Band-Aid over it. You want to literally take that cracked brick out of there and replace it with a firm, solid brick. Okay? And not for nothing, if you're seeking your divine feminine or divine masculine, this was not the right energy to manifest them in. And that is why Spirit is sending in like decoys. These are decoys. Because if you can manifest in this energy, do you even have the ability with the Two of Swords to see that these are not the ones for you? And then you have Strength card with the Ten of Pentacles again. Child, what did I just say about building a strong, firm foundation? Look, and then with a crack in it. Five of Cups. And then having to start from scratch all over again because you done got the King of Cups in the reverse. But they appear to you in the upright. So you know how to love yourself. But this person doesn't know how to love themselves. So thus you have a codependent energy now who is emotionally manipulative and draining your cup. So now you go from the King of Cups, Ace of Cups in the upright to the King of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse because this energy has now sucked you dry. This is like a karmic cycle waiting to happen. Queen of Wands, karmic energy, Four of Wands, the tale of the false twins. I'm going to go ahead and pull a motivation manifesto card. This reading was very informative, but it was also a bit harsh. I feel like it was a wake-up call. I mean, it definitely was for me. I don't know if it was for y'all. But take what resonates with you guys and leave the rest, okay? Leave the rest. I feel like this King of Pentacles coming out here at the end, bottom of the tail end of this reading is saying that everything that glitters ain't gold. Whether it's the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Cups, or the King of Wands. Intellectually, this person may be stable, but they also know how to cut with their words. Emotionally, this person may be stable, but they're battered and bruised internally. The King of Wands may seem as though they have the vision, they have the plan, and they know what they're doing. They're visually appealing as well, but underneath it all, they're really confused. You see what I'm saying? The King of Pentacles, financially, they're stable, but they are toxic as hell, and they will hold this money, their wealth, over your head and make you feel less than. Do you understand? Nothing remarkable in our personal growth can be achieved without opening to love and unleashing its joyful fire into the world. Where's the World card? Over the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So yes, don't be scared to love, but at the same time, know who or what you're loving. Stay woke, baby. Stay woke. On the bottom, we have, we are to be radiant, grateful, buoyant people. Buoyant is just a pretty word for happy, okay? Bubbly. That's what I have for you guys. If this reading resonated, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. I have to retrieve the link from my other channel. Once I do that, I'm going to, post it in the comments below. Like I said, even if you guys have to listen to it in increments, I know I said 30-minute increments, but maybe take the time, do 10 or 15 minutes here, another 10, 15 minutes there. I really would recommend you listen to it at night when you are, laying down and you're very relaxed. Let yourself fall asleep listening to it so that it can embed itself into your subconscious mind. When you wake up, listen to it again and see what details you picked up in your subconscious, okay? Whew. All right, guys. Bye.